Yeah, boy. Hi Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back. I'm back again today with a reaction to JIHYO. She is finally here and I am so excited. I love JIHYO so much. I feel like JIHYO is probably my bias wrecker. Mina's my bias and I think JIHYO is my bias wrecker. Especially after just seeing her in like Time to Twice and all of that sort of stuff. I just fell in love with her personality and watching her on 16 as well. But I'm really excited for this. I have not watched the teasers, I've not heard any clips, I did not watch the live little preview of the album thing. So I have no idea what this is going to sound like. I have no idea what sort of vibe she's going to go for. I'm going to be reacting to the title track and MV, which is Killing Me Good, and then of course the album. The first part of the album, First Listen, will be in this video, and it'll be the first two B-sides talking about it and Closer, and then part 2 of the album, First Listen, will be up after this. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time. Okay guys, let's go. JIHYO, Killing Me Good, MV. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
잘 도착했어?
She looks good. Her skin looks good.
TV 보고 있었어.
She looks nice and tanned. Her shoulders look nice and tanned.
Yeah.
Is that Fender Rhodes?
Yeah.
That's Fender Rhodes.
Something that I can't deny. 처음이 바뀐 그 순간 몸이 느끼는 뭔가. Something that I can't explain. 하지만 너무 특별해. 눈을 감고서 집중해. 몸이 떠오르는 시간 내 안에 들리는 소리만 듣고 그대로 따라갈래.
Oh my god, these choreos!
You're taking me to places, and you know that I can say yes. Killing me good. Feel the things I never knew that I could. 네가 만들어주는 되게
Stop the choreo.
시청마다 생각이 나. 내 몸에 내가 놀라. Killing me good. You're making me feel something new. Hey, you're making me feel so brand new.
I love that. Oh wait.
너보다 날 더 잘 아는 거야. Oh, you keep on making me say all night. Don't stop, 그 단어만 끝없이 내 귀에 속삭이지. Take me so high. 나에게 널 맡길 시간, 이제 널 위해 준비한 날 보여줄게 너에게만.
Descending towards the
I'll let you lose your senses
Oh.
and make you go to places. Then I know all that you can say yes. You're killing me good. Feel the things I never knew that I could. 네가 만들어주는 되게 good. 10초마다 생각이 나. 내 모습에 내가 놀라. You're killing me good. You're making me feel something new. Hey, you're making me feel so brand new.
She's going through it.
날 솔직하게 해. 모두 표현하게 돼. 그래서 또 내 입에서 나오는 날 달콤해. 그래서 난 계속 원해. I just can't help but to say Killing me good.
Wow.
Feel the things I never knew that I could. 네가 만들어주는 되게 good. 10초마다 생각이 나. 내 모습에 내가
Oh, really
You're
disgusting.
killing me good. You're making me feel something new. Hey, you're making me feel
that was not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting. It was a million trillion times more better than what I was. To be honest, I don't know what I was expecting. I just wasn't expecting it to be that good. First of all, it started off with Fender Rose. Fender Rose is my favourite instrument. Just that little moment, how it started off, and then all that little. You know the sound I mean? That synthy sound, that. You know what I mean? There was something about the tempo of that as well. It was quite funky, wasn't it? It was funky. It was R&B-ish and funky. Oh my god, it was so good. The melodies all throughout, during every single moment, were 10 out of 10. And do you know what made it even better? Her vocals. No. Coming off the bridge, and then towards the end, there was one specific ad-lib. I tried to point it out, but she sounded so good. I think it was at the end of the second verse as well, she hit us with a really, really good vocal moment. Like she went really strong. Does that make sense? Oh my god, that was so good. The bridge sounded so good. So good. And lastly, I haven't got too long, so I need to keep it short after every track. But I was not expecting such a dancing flex. The dancing. When she was in the blue dress, in the rain. She was in the rain, dancing. And those shots, like those choreography shots with the dancers, the whole thing. 10 out of 10. Let's go into the B-sides. Okay, let's go. First B-side is Talking About It.
Up in my face, up in my space. Life got me working for a clean slate. Might lose my mind until you come by, so we can be done with all this bright light. And everyone trying to know about our life. Cause I know, yeah, I know that we're rare and we ain't gonna happen twice. Talk about, we always gonna be the thing they talk about. It's way too loud, let them talk it out. We always gonna be the thing they talk about. I don't think they know. Talking about it.
This sounds like that one Dua Lipa song and then that one Ice Man.
I'm still the one who's in control. This kind of thing is way too magical. Could barely stay down on the low. Up on our stage, we'll make it so theatrical. And when the lights go down, we're putting on the real
That
show.
reverse.
Talk about, we always gonna be the thing they talk about. It's way too loud. Let them talk it
I love that sound.
We always gonna be the thing they talk about. I don't think they know.
Yeah.
Talking about
And
it.
no rules and Lavian Rose. That's what it sounds like.
I'm still the one who's in control. 24.
I said there's nothing left to talk about. 'Cause you're here, so who cares what they talking about? It's unfair that we can't be ourselves together. Run away, let's leave the pressure. You all I need forever. Brand new me, moving too fast. 2023, I'm in a new bag. Undercover denims with the good rags. And if they talking, give us something to look at. Round short, where my roof at? Ain't no way for you and me to sneak past. Chung damn dong, blowing real cash. And I got JIHYO with me, better not talk bad. Woo, woo, woo.
Talking about it. Talking about it. I'm still the one who's in control.
feel like on paper it's not really a song that I'd personally put on and listen to, but I really, really enjoyed it. Like I mentioned when I was reacting to that, there was something about the chorus, it really reminded me of Dua Lipa's like the way that beat, I think it's the beat, and then also IZ*ONE's La 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 Me Rose, it had like a similar beat to it. I'm not 100% sure what it is about the beat that makes it sound similar. But yeah, it reminded me of that. I think in general it kind of reminded me of a Dua Lipa sort of track. But I loved it. I wasn't too sure in the pre-chorus. It kind of lost me a little bit there because it went into a sound that isn't really my vibe, but it wins me back again in the chorus, do you know what I mean? And I loved, there were small little elements of Afrobeat in the first verse, and it came in again towards the end there, and I loved the feature. What I loved the most about the feature is that it wasn't just like a feature just put on there. It was an actual collaboration in a sense where the vocals were layered. You had JIHYO in the back doing the ad-libs, do you know what I mean? I feel that's always so much more better than just having someone come in, spit some bars or have a verse and then it goes on. Do you know what I mean? I like to hear the two artists sort of intertwine. I really like that. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's go. Next up we have Closer.
I just can't leave you alone. Can we get even closer, babe? Get closer. I know you only just met me. 우리 서로 느낀 gravity. 아무 말조차 없어도 이미 It's telepathy. 착각하게 만드는 거지. 운명 아니까라면 설명해봐 내게 떨려오는 숨결이 말해 I could be wrong 뻔하게 보내요 너의 신호 Baby me too
It's a very... Let's have a close up.
모두 준비가 된 것 같고 Baby me too, me too I just can't leave you alone Can we get even closer, babe? Get closer, babe Oh, I just can't leave you alone
Is the whole album like English? Mostly English?
Get closer I don't know what you mean to me 내겐 어떤 의미인지 상관없어 make it easy Tell me where this is heading 또 가부튼 발걸음을 너에게로 불꽃이 붙은 the light on I could be wrong 뻔하게 보내요 너의 신호 Baby me too I could be wrong 모두 준비가 된 것 같고 Baby me too, me too I just can't leave you alone Can we get even closer, babe? Get closer, babe Oh, I just can't leave you alone Can we get even closer, babe? Get closer Get closer
Oh, that one chord change. Oh, that chord sequence. No, those chords at the end. Nah, you don't understand. You don't understand. Well, if you're subscribed to me, you do understand how much that little outro means to me. I have this thing, I hate it, man. I deal with it, but K-pop songs, when they just end abruptly, man. They just be ending and that's it. I love a song with a nice outro, just a nice little moment that just sends you off into the next song. That little chord sequence at the end there, and then that one specific chord change, you know the exact chord that I mean. It sounded so good, and that synth, that pad, it was just so good. That whole thing was so good. She sounded so good. The ad-libs on that were immaculate. And there were certain moments where she had this sort of voice filter, this voice effect, where it was almost reverby, like echoey, and then it would repeat. oh, she sounds so good. She has a little bit more of a sort of a deeper voice. So when you have that sort of effect, when you have that echoey sort of vibe on her vocal tone, it just sounds so damn good. I love that. I feel like this whole album thus far, I think that might be my favorite track. I think I might like that more than the title track. I've loved every track though, but I think that might probably be in my top 3 tracks of this album. As well, I feel like this album is a very sort of mellow summer album. Do you know what I mean? It's very summery, but it's also very, very chill, very, very mellow. This is the perfect sound for her. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter, and yeah, goodbye.
Oh.